I love animation, and I really love this style of animation, and it allows to bring the skeleton to life, and it's really fun to watch, and it's beautiful, and it's like, even as life passes us away, like it's not over, and that's really um, really fun to see, and to see, the fashion show's not over yet. We have one more, and then we're done. I think it was visually really stunning. The pacing was great. I think there were a lot of really artistic shots in there that are afforded to you only because of the medium. And so many times with animation, people will do it just to do it, not fully utilize like the opportunity that is given through it being a space where you can manipulate anything at all. And I think you do that really well. And it makes the story make sense, and it's just really lovely to watch.
But I just really enjoyed the visual and the music and kind of being taken on a fun journey with the skeleton. Um, and I really, really loved the final shot where the skull is in the water and the weeds are growing out of its eyes and mouth. I just thought I love the color, the visual of it just is really cool looking. I really like it a lot, the cinematography there and just the colors. And, it's kind of a symbol of, well, when we're gone, we're gone. And I don't know, maybe there's some meaning that it hasn't quite hit me yet. As I stare at that last visual, it it just looks cooler and cooler. So I appreciate this because I will be thinking on it after, and that's always a good sign for me is when something gets me thinking.
Concept was interesting, very funny out there. The skeletons wearing the fashion accessories and the garments and going down the runway was comical, and also visually it was really cool to see, and very strange how not so different it is from what a real fashion show looks like. So I feel like they were trying to say something there, and it came through for me. So visually very stunning, especially the underwater scenes were really cool to watch, and the music along with that. It all went together very well with the flowers and the skull and the water. It looked like an art piece, something that you would hang on the wall. So cinematography was gorgeous. Um, and yes, I thought it was great seeing the skeletons in such elaborate um, designs, and just seeing that going down the runway.
So I love the concept in the title, The Last Fashion Show. It was I like that a lot, and just the imagery of this skeleton walking the catwalk for empty chairs. Kind of made some sort of societal statement there, I think. And I just love the animation. I loved seeing an animated film like this being produced by a small team, completely independent. It's very cool, completely original idea that I've never seen before. And I loved all the imagery, and I love the skull going to back into the ocean at the end, and the plants growing out. There's just so much cool imagery, so much metaphor here. Really well done.
Well, I absolutely loved the final image of the skull with the water plants growing out of it. I just thought that was very cool and very striking, and it felt like a very powerful image to end your piece on. I also really enjoyed the juxtaposition of the transparent clothing, and then sort of having your model also be physically transparent in the fact that they're clearly just a skeleton and don't have any skin. It was an interesting way to sort of take that theme and underline it essentially.
This is quite appealing visually. There's a lot of stimulating imagery here. There's definitely an interesting fashion show and amazing special effects both on the runway and underwater with this twist on Hamlet. This was just very interesting. I love the costumes.